Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol SPI. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like you this time frame. I think it's a good job of telling the story of the price. And in this situation, makes summarizing the price action today pretty straightforward. So if you say, hey, Clay, look, summarize the action for me today, I would say pump and dump on thin ice. Now, I'm not saying pump and dump in the sense of the company is, shady or anything. I don't know anything about the company. I'm making that statement based solely on the price action, and I'll get to what I mean here by thin ice in a second here. But let's just first kind of go through the definition and establish where all this started. And for me, it started when it essentially broke out up above this 40-cent mark, because that was basically, give or take a little bit, the value of these moving averages and essentially the top part of that range. So that is, in my mind, where this whole move started. So let's go through the definition. Price makes a really nice move. Well, as we just said, it started right there. Price went all the way up there. I'm thinking we can all agree that was a really nice move. Second part of the definition, within a relatively short amount of time. Well, considering this all happened in 1 day, I'm hoping we can once again agree this did happen in a short amount of time. The price goes back to where it started, or in some cases lower. Now, this is where the thin ice point comes into play, and that thin ice point is down at 40 cents because to be fair to the bulls, from the big picture, the price could come down here, go along that thin ice point, and then start to work their way back upwards. And if that were to happen, well, then you'd have a set of lows right here. You'd have a set of lows down there if you picture these as stair steps. And like I said, to be fair, the bulls would still be progressing in the upwards direction. However, if the price comes down here to that thin ice point at 40 cents and then breaks through it and continues to sink, what do you have at that point in time? You literally have the price right back to where it started. And not to insult your intelligence, but price movements that go back to where they were, not exactly a sign of true strength. So if you haven't kind of connected those dots, 40 cents, definitely a very important level going into tomorrow. Things, like I said, they're looking really shaky right now, but who knows? Depending on your perspective, maybe the bulls, could build that higher base and therefore keep the bigger picture chart in an uptrend. But yeah, the bulls have their work cut out for them tomorrow. And in my mind, at least it all revolves around that 40-cent mark. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.